You guys, is this not a beautiful sight? Those are either monarch or queen eggs, and I found them in my garden yesterday after work. I check those leaves all the time. I was not expecting to see that. What a moment. So there's four little eggs. Hopefully I'll get a caterpillar or two. I'm so excited. They were literally on some of these tiny little leaf sprouts from my growing back Asclepias incarnata. It has been far too long since I have had caterpillars in the house. Again, I can't wait. I've been moving some things around again. That little greenhouse that was right outside my garden room door, I moved it down here. Right now it's got a bunch of privet sennas in there. That's perfect for, because they're gonna be growing taller and it will give them the height room. This is where it used to be, and right now I just put a few pots there. I was thinking about putting some zinnias in, but I have this corky stem passion vine. You can see it's not doing well in the middle, but up top it is. The thing is that it never gets eggs on it from Gulf fritillaries or zebra longwings because it's right by my hose, so there tends to be wet back there, which draws the lizards, and they're always all over this thing. And it's a beautiful plant, and I'm tempted to try to move it. The only thing is, it's been in the ground for a while, and I'm just not sure how well that would go. So I'll probably leave it here. It does need to be straightened up, but actually, you know what? I can use these pots and lean them against the base to get it more upright again. Because one thing that this plant does, it does go to fruit well, since it doesn't get all eaten back, and then I can get seeds from it. And I have actually grown a couple of these from seeds I've collected off of this plant, which are this one, and I believe, no wait, not those. I believe I put them both in this pot together because they were little. So super cool. It grew well easily. Sure would love to see some Gulf fritillary caterpillars on this, but not yet. Not yet. You guys, look who's in the butterfly haven. Look who's in there. There's a monarch. Oh wait, no, it's not. Oh, out it came. Where did it go? It's not the butterfly haven. It's the Maypop mansion. All right, well, we're going to keep our eyes open. That's the first butterfly sighting of today. I'm so excited. And if I see it again, we'll try and come out and film it. I found it. Oh my gosh, it's over here in the milkweed garden. Are you laying eggs? Are you a female? Oh my Lord, look. She just laid an egg on my giant milkweed. Oh, and I was excited to have 4, but I'm getting more. Let me go look and see. Okay, you know what? I'm so bad. Oh, look at her laying eggs. I'm gonna walk away and leave her be because I don't want to spook her away, and let her lay her eggs. Oh well, never mind. She just flew off over the roof. She'll be back. She'll be back. I mean, where else would she want to be than here in my garden? Okay, I got one of her eggs. Oh my gosh. I love when I see them lay the egg and I get it. It's like, I don't know. It's like, I know where you came from. I love it. Okay, there it is. I will probably, it's right there. I will probably bleach wash these eggs, but they were just laid. I mean, you can tell by looking at them how fresh they were. You want to wait at least 24 hours for the outer shell to harden as much as it's going to before bleach washing. So they're going to sit here another day or two, and then that will happen just to protect them. Give them as much protection as I can from the OE spores. Okay, so here we are, and I moved the 2 pots back. It's holding the trellis up. Behind it, honestly, you guys, see the grass back there? Which that will green up. That is a native grass because some of the skippers like native grasses, and I moved it all over the place. It's actually in a stainless steel cat litter pan. But it fits perfectly back there, and it helps hold up from the back. It helps hold up the trellis, and it literally used to be just right here on the corner. So I moved it back there, and now look, I have this whole little empty space. And y'all, this is what I was talking about. I want every little space to be devoted when I talked about my plan for my garden this year. And I'm thinking, man, wouldn't this be a great little spot for just a bunch of zinnias, like a little zinnia bed? The only thing I have to figure out is how to keep this one and his little friend who's napping in the house out of it, because they'll eat them. But I think maybe I'll just go, you know how they make those little fences? I can just run up to Lowe's and get one of those little like chicken wire fences just to put until they like grow up so they don't get trampled on. Don't you think that'd be so pretty here? And it gets really good sun. That's another thing. Like this space, I feel like is, what do you call that? Like in merchandising, there's a name for the spaces that are prime real estate, prime space. It's a prime sunshine spot, and it's not being used in my garden to its fullest potential. I mean, that's like right there on the edge. It could be like saying, come on, butterflies, come on in here. There's something wonderful for you waiting. So I think that's what I'm going to do. All right, let's clean it up. Oh, and I forgot what I was going to say. Oh, and I did not plan on doing this today. That's the fun thing about me and gardening, is because I'm unplanned. I don't want to come out and go, okay, what am I going to film? I just come out and I look around and I think, oh, that needs fixed. Let's fix that. And I grab my camera and off we go. So let's fix that. Part of fixing that is going to require the use of my Felco pruners, and I'm going to open this little sharpener and try it out on them, and we'll see how it does before I trim back these little stragglers of a crepe myrtle that used to be here and it died. The whole bark split up the side. So let's go try this out. All right, that feels pretty sharp. Let's go try them out. Oh, nice. Oh, nice. They're back in action. I love it. You know, I like to not buy stuff when I do these little projects of fixing up an area, because I have a lot of stuff, and a lot of times you'll see, like, when I do things, I don't go to the store and like buy a bunch of stuff. I just use what I have. Well, I have a bunch of these this long, left over from an old parade hut, and I've just got them in a pile in my garden room. I was thinking about like getting rid of them, but I could make like a little fence out of these because it's just temporary till the zinnia seeds get going and taller, so the dogs know, oh, there's a plant there, I shouldn't run through that. So maybe I'll do that because I have a bunch of these and it's free. I like that. I'm just gonna loosen up the dirt a little bit in this area. Just get rid of some of the debris. I'm not getting rid of the debris, I'm just kind of sliding it around. Okay, I think I'll build my little fence first and then I'll sprinkle the seeds in. Do we see the reason why we need the little fence? The cat and the dog were in there. Okay, y'all. Yes, it's kind of ugly, but I think it'll do the trick. I added some rounded pieces and it's like a little fence and it was free. So remember, we're reusing materials, no judging on the ugliness of my fence. But when the zinnias are in there and growing, I actually might end up leaving the little fence there because it will like have a barrier for them to lean on so they don't get all over the place. And they might grow up in such a way that you don't even really see the fence. Or I can always find some more of my good friend border grass and put it along there. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I'm going to go grab the seeds and I'm excited. Y'all, my husband left to run some errands earlier and he asked me, like, do you want me to pick up something for dinner? And I said, no, let's take a break from the Thai food. Although it has been a few weeks since I've had it. And I totally just texted him and said, no, I'm going to need the Thai food. He's going to get it. I'm so excited. That stuff is so good. This is like a bird bath thing that I had bought. It was back over there and amongst the porter weeds, and I don't really love it because it's plastic. So in my garden, I don't really like things standing out that are plastic unless, like, you know, it's a pot or, you know, my red trash cans. But this is it's a great vessel for water, and I think I'm going to try and put it where it's a little bit lower so there's taller plants around it, and then put some stones in it so it can be more like a butterfly puddler or for small birds. So I think maybe in this area might be a good place for it because I'm going to be moving out the, wow, oh, there's a butterfly. It's a golf fritillary. It's landing. We're gonna go see it. I'm gonna move out these wild limes, and I'll talk about that a little bit later. Let's go see this butterfly. Oh my gosh! Hello. Oh, how lovely to see you. Look at it. Look at it. Slurp it. Well, it's not slurping. Look at it. Consuming its nectar. I'm gonna go take some pictures. This sweet little darling is just letting me get right in. It doesn't mind me at all. Look at it going to town on these pentas. Oh my gosh. Okay, I just stuck it right there in my garden for now. I'll probably move it, but let me go find some stones to put in it and we'll pretty it up a little bit. Y'all, Catherine just messaged me from the nectary and she needs pentas, so I'm prepping some pentas. Gonna be taking them to her, or she's gonna pick them up. I'm not sure. We're still working all that out. So check in with the nectary, see when they're there and ready if you're looking for them. I moved the wild limes out and I put them back along the fence. So they're all 4 potted ones back there. And then that's where all my wild limes are. including my really tall one here. These are the host plant for the giant swallowtails. Look at my red maple. Look how gorgeous it is. That's something up against the Florida blue sky. Well, y'all, I think I'm going to be heading in soon. My husband should be on his way with the Thai food, and I might come back out and sit a little bit later. But I think that will bring us to the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed hanging out with me. And tomorrow there's supposed to be rain coming, but I think it's going to be one of those bands that just comes through, dumps rain, and then moves on. So maybe I'll get some gardening in again tomorrow. Until then, I hope you guys are having a fabulous day, and I'll see you in my next video. Oh yeah, tap the like button. Bye.